Get ready for time-traveling treasure without getting your hands dirty. If digging through dust and dealing with delicate remains isn't your thing, you're still in luck because we've got the top 10 most mind-blowing archaeological finds that will take you on a thrilling journey across centuries and continents. Let's kick off this adventure at number 10. Meet Lucy, a 3.2-million-year-old superstar from Ethiopia. In 1974, scientists stumbled upon an incredible discovery of hundreds of bones belonging to the early human species Australopithecus afarensis. These remarkable fossils accounted for nearly half of a female skeleton's remains, giving us an unmissable glimpse into our ancient ancestors' past. Number 9 brings us to Mesopotamia, where the ancient city of Nineveh once thrived, and we're talking about one seriously cool find. Meet the Library of Ashurbanipal, an incredible cache of over 30,000 clay tablets containing some of humanity's earliest recorded stories. Discovered in the mid-19th century by a group of brave archaeologists in Mosul, Iraq, these ancient texts included tales from the Epic of Gilgamesh and the works of Atrahasis, shedding light on life as far back as the 7th century BC, an era when writing first started to take hold. These remarkable relics are not only the oldest surviving library, but also a testament to humanity's enduring love for storytelling. Next up, we're taking a journey to ancient Nineveh in Mesopotamia, home of the legendary Library of Ashurbanipal, an astonishing treasure trove containing over 30,000 clay tablets. This incredible archive belonged to King Ashurbanipal himself and offered a wealth of knowledge on life between the 7th century BC and beyond. Unearthed by brave archaeologists in Mosul, Iraq, these ancient texts ranged from epic tales like Gilgamesh's adventures to medical wisdom, legal documents, and even spells for magic. Today, many of these priceless relics are housed at the British Museum, making them a vital window into understanding the rich cultures of the Near East. Let's dive into an epic tale from England's past, the Sutton Hoo treasure. In 1939, Edith Pretty, the owner of the historic estate at that time, reached out to archaeologist Basil Brown for help with a mysterious burial mound on her land. Brown's dig unearthed an 86-foot-long Anglo-Saxon ship loaded with incredible riches and the remains of what is believed to be an ancient warrior leader. Among these treasures are a fearsome iron helmet, dazzling gold jewelry, and exquisite silverware, today many of which shine at the British Museum. Fast forward across the globe to Peru in South America, where we find our next archaeological hotspot, Machu Picchu. This majestic 15th century Inca citadel sits majestically on a mountain ledge. Rediscovered by explorers in 1911 after centuries hidden away, it's now one of the most famous and awe-inspiring sights on Earth. Imagine stumbling upon a frozen moment in time. This is what happened with Pompeii, an ancient Roman city that was lost and then rediscovered. In AD 79, Mount Vesuvius unleashed its fury, burying the thriving town under layers of volcanic ash and pumice stone. This natural disaster not only preserved but also offered a unique glimpse into daily life in the past. From remarkably detailed frescoes on walls to well-preserved food on tables, we see how Romans lived over 2 millennia ago. The city's frozen state even revealed stories of tragedy through plaster casts of people who couldn't escape Vesuvius' wrath, their stories now an important part of history. Digging into history often unearths secrets we never knew existed. It all began with a happy accident in the late 1500s, when Domenico Fontana stumbled upon ancient frescoes while working on an infrastructure project in Pompeii. But it wouldn't be until centuries later that real excavations started to uncover this frozen city's treasures. In the mid-1700s, while digging for King Naples' summer palace, workers found Herculaneum, another town engulfed by Vesuvius' fury. This discovery sparked curiosity, and soon Pompeii itself was being carefully unearthed, revealing a world trapped in time. Fast-forwarding to another hidden gem Akrotiri on Greece's Thea Island. Around 1500 BC, life was booming in this Bronze Age settlement when an enormous volcanic eruption by nearby Mount Thea buried it under a thick layer of ash and rock, effectively freezing time. It wasn't until locals stumbled upon ancient relics at a local quarry back in 1867 that Akrotiri's existence began to unravel slowly. However, the real archaeological journey kicked into high gear in 1967 with Greek archaeologist Spiridon Marinatos leading a full-scale excavation of this remarkably preserved city, unraveling the mysteries of Akrotiri, a Bronze Age Greek settlement that rose and fell with an epic volcanic eruption. Discovered by accident when ancient relics turned up in a local quarry, it wasn't until archaeologist Spiridon Marinatos took charge that this hidden city's story began to unfold, unearthing homes, streets, toilets, and stunning frescoes without ever finding a single human skeleton was like finding a ghost town. The team wondered, did Akrotiri's residents receive warning signs of the impending disaster, or did they escape before it was too late? Some link this enigmatic tale to the Atlantis myth. Although unverified, visiting Akrotiri in person is definitely within reach. You just need to head to Santorini Island, Greece, and explore its relics at a museum on site. Dive into Africa's untamed wilderness and discover a jaw-dropping archaeological secret, Alderweireld Gorge, a breathtaking canyon that hides the earliest clues about our human heritage. While it may seem counterintuitive that a rugged gorge could hold the key to understanding our roots, this Tanzanian treasure trove is rewriting history. In the 1930s, a team of daring paleoanthropologists stumbled upon stone tools in Alderweireld Gorge, shedding light on an ancient civilization we'd only dreamt about until then. The fossilized skull they found belonged to a remarkable primate called proconsul. And what's even more astonishing is that this 25-million-year-old relic predates our earliest human ancestors by a whopping 10 million years. Step into the vibrant world of Minoan grandeur at Crete's Palace of Knossos, a majestic archaeological treasure that redefined our understanding of ancient civilizations. In 1900 BC, this sprawling palace complex became the epicenter of Bronze Age Greece under the Minoans, boasting an astonishing 150,000 square feet and a bustling town that once called it home. Renowned archaeologist Arthur Evans kick-started its fame in the early 20th century with meticulous excavations and restorations, unearthing a treasure trove of stunning frescoes, mythical creatures, mesmerizing marine life, and sacred ceremonies all dance across the walls, painting a vivid picture of Knossos' awe-inspiring past. Dive into one of history's most baffling mysteries, the alien skulls of Crimea. No, this isn't a scene straight out of an otherworldly sci-fi flick, but rather it's an archaeological enigma that has left experts scratching their heads. In 19th century Crimea, geologists chanced upon the remnants of ancient Sarmatian civilization spanning 900 years from the 5th century BC. What they found were the remains of two infants, one just 18 months old and the other around 2 years young. But it was the skull of the older infant that would send shockwaves throughout the scientific community. Its elongated shape gave it an extraterrestrial appearance, leaving many to ponder the cause behind this bizarre phenomenon. Was it a result of some ancient ritual, or perhaps a natural anomaly? The answer remains as elusive as a UFO sighting in the night sky, adding another layer of intrigue to this captivating tale. Fast forward from Crimea to the legendary battlegrounds of Troy, a site shrouded in myth and mystery. You've probably heard whispers of the epic battle immortalized by Homer's timeless tale, the Iliad. But here's the fascinating part: the archaeological evidence that could either confirm or debunk this ancient saga is still sparking debates among historians and archaeologists. Unearthed in 1870 by Heinrich Schliemann, a German businessman with an insatiable passion for history, Troy has since become one of the most scrutinized sites on our planet. But what's truly remarkable about this excavation is that it's not just a simple archaeological dig. It's a potential validation of Homer's epic poem. Buckle up as we dive into one of history's most intriguing mysteries. The legendary city of Troy has been shrouded in debate. Did it really exist? And if so, is the ancient site on Turkey's northwest coast, Haysilik, our window to this fabled past? The tale of Troy, immortalized by Homer's Iliad, has left a lasting impact. But with a rich history spanning thousands of years and layers upon layers of mythology, it's no wonder why historians are still trying to piece together the puzzle. In 1870, Heinrich Schliemann made headlines by unearthing treasures that might have once belonged to King Priam, the ruler of Troy during its mythical heyday. His excavations sparked global fascination with Haysilik, igniting a quest for answers about this legendary city's very existence. You've got some insider knowledge. That's absolutely true. Haysilik has indeed been a site of ancient settlements, with historians discovering evidence of at least 9 distinct layers of human habitation, not 13, but we won't quibble over numbers here. These layers represent different eras of occupation, each city built on top of the last, leaving behind an archaeological treasure trove that's still being explored today.